Edpuzzle is a tool that allows you to add your voice and quizzes to videos. Besides the videos that you create, Edpuzzle has an extensive list of videos to use or modify. One of the great things about Edpuzzle is that it's free. Let's just say that you found a video and you wanted to use it. You can crop the video, you can add your voice to it, you can even embed quizzes midstream. Finding videos is easy. You can find some on YouTube or Vimeo. And you can also upload your own if you wish.
Now, if I want to solve a percent problem, like let's say I want to know what is 20% of 80. We're going to take this percent sentence and we're going to translate it into an equation that we can solve. So in math, whenever you see what, that means that you don't know what this specific thing is. So we're going to call it a variable and say that that is x. And the word is always going to stand for an equal sign. Now 20%, whenever you have a percent and you're trying to put it into an equation, you have to make it a decimal first. So 20% is going to become 0.20. And then the word of translates to multiplication, and the number 80 is a number, so it's just going to stay as 80. And now I'm going to go ahead and do 0.20 times 80, so you can do it in your calculator or we can work it out. And if you have trouble doing multiplication, I'm going to show you right now that 0 comes down, 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 8 is 16. And now when you multiply with decimals, all you have to do is count the total number of decimals in your two factors and move back that many decimal spaces. So in 80, I didn't have any decimals, and in 0.20, I have 1, 2 spaces. So for my final answer, I'm going to go 1, 2 back, and that means that my answer is 6.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them, to die. No more. And by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished.
To be or not to be? That is the question. This is probably one of the most famous lines in English literature. What do you believe Hamlet meant by that phrase? Although he never says it straight out, Hamlet is obviously contemplating suicide. This line is a good example of how Shakespeare makes his characters three-dimensional by allowing them to pose questions to themselves, as if their subconscious is talking. As you have seen in the previous two assignments that I created, Edpuzzle certainly has a place in today's classroom. Edpuzzle saves time by allowing teachers to take learning videos that just aren't right and make them appropriate for their lessons. In other words, there's no need to reinvent the wheel. Find the video, fix it, and make it your own. These videos can then be used as part of a flipped classroom activity